Could you elaborate a bit? I know as a tech person, you've already simplified things for all of us in the way you've explained things. But when you say it could be a game changer, and just a quick question, I mean, when you say no network required, would you say that somebody who is in rural India or a small town India using a 2G phone and does not have a smartphone can also use it now?
Sure. So let's look at a use case today. So today I go to a kirana wala. Okay. Now it can be in an urban pocket or it can be a rural pocket. So if I go to an urban pocket, presumably you have a decent connectivity and do a transaction. I swipe the UPI QR and I'm done with the transaction. That's a typical UPI Lite or UPI regular transaction. On a UPI Lite X, I go to a kirana wala and there is no network available. Yeah, it can be in tier one, tier two, tier three. You name the tiers. It can be in any tier. So there are black pockets in tier two, tier one locations too, and of course there will be issues in tier two and tier three locations too. So I can still consume that transaction. So effectively, I can do a transaction between my phone and the merchant phone in a place where there's no network, provided both the payer and the payee are enabled on a UPI Lite kind of a platform. And so yeah, so that's the way UPI Litex offers. So even if there's no network, I can still consume the transaction.
And how would that
And
happen?
so so I have an app on my phone, which is UPI Lite enabled. There's a merchant or the pay as a payer. The pay also has an app which is UPI Lite enabled. And between the two of them, we have a NFC or a near field communication or a BLE, which is functionality available. And I can just just enable my Bluetooth and I can consume the transaction. I can do the transaction.